So we're going to have a Super Bowl in Las Vegas, and this video is going to cover the pros and cons, the impact it'll have on the city. This video is everything we know that you need to know so far about Super Bowl 2024 right here in Las Vegas. Stay tuned. What's going on, guys? Steven here, not leaving Las Vegas. So we have the worst kept secret in all of the media, so badly kept that was on the cover of the Las Vegas Review-Journal today. It looks like that on Wednesday it should be. Super Bowl 2024 will be announced in Vegas. Yes, well, why is it even happening here? We have to go over that. First of all, it was supposed to be in New Orleans. Can I get a who dat? I guarantee. But New Orleans has its annual Mardi Gras festivities that happen every single year. And since the NFL switched to a 17-week schedule a couple of seasons back, it's pushed the Super Bowl later into the actual year. So that means that Mardi Gras will be taking place the same week as the Super Bowl, and they just didn't want to compete with one another. So New Orleans officially submitted to forfeiting that Super Bowl event. I believe they're going to pick it up in 2025, and then they needed a new city. Now, this is a business relationship through and through. See, the NFL doesn't like Las Vegas in general. They like it now because you make us a lot of money. Thank you so much, Las Vegas. But in general, the NFL has always kind of stayed clear of it because of the sports betting and everything that's happened. But one promise that they did make when they were selecting the NFL as a city to relocate for the Raiders was that if you build a beautiful stadium, if you play along with the NFL and make us even more money, we will give you that marquee event. The only rules were that I believe NFL teams had to spend 2 or 3 whole seasons in their building before they could host it. And now here we are, just a few years into the Raiders franchise being here in town with the big event happening in February of 2024. And by the way, my name is Steven. If you don't know who I am, I'm not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. So go ahead and like, share, subscribe, hit that bell for future notifications if you want to get news, updates, analysis on the city, live streams, and short films on Vegas. I would love to have you as part of the local Las Vegan crew. Leave us a comment. Will you be coming here during Super Bowl, or are you going to run in the opposite direction? You know, before COVID shut down and all that craziness that's happened in the last 2 years, can't believe it's been 2 years, they said that Vegas would have more people come here during Super Bowl weekend than the actual host city had. Makes a lot of sense. Vegas got the Pro Bowl coming up starting next year. We have lots of marquee events. This is the biggest one we're going to ever host. Special shouts go out to our channel sponsor, Pinay Magazine. Now, Pinay Magazine is actually an Ethereum-based company. They are Ethereum 2.0 validators in the crypto space. What they do is they aim to showcase the global Pinay to the world. And Pinay is a woman of Filipino origin. So you know, my wife is a Pinay, Caroline. And what they do is they actually showcase their Pinays. The next issue coming up in their first issue of their magazine is going to have Pinays from North America, with future issues featuring Pinays from Australia, New Zealand, the EU, the UK, all of the different abbreviated country names, including the GCC, which is the Gulf Coalition of Countries. So check them out on Resorts World. They run the billboard once per week of every month of the year. They're doing NFTs now. It's a big deal for them. They're really cool to work with. We appreciate them. They got us into crypto. So check us out over on Not Leaving Crypto, my sister channel, brother channel, sister channel. We'll just leave it non-gender specific there. And also check out my wife, Caroline, who makes these from vegasfacemask.com. We have dozens and dozens of different patterns, including solid colors, but we also have my 49ers. Go Niners, go. I hope the Raiders are successful for Vegas sakes, but I want the Niners to win a Super Bowl for fans' sakes. vegasfacemask.com, handmade by her. From start to finish, no outsourcing. You're going to love them. No S, vegasfacemask.com, no S at the end. 2 for $25, by the way, with free shipping. Okay, so we have to talk about some of the pros and cons about the city actually hosting the game. We know why it's happening here. We know when it's happening here. Not the exact date yet. They haven't set the date. What we do know about this is that it's going to be played at Allegiant Stadium, of course. We do know that it's going to be festivities throughout the entire city. We do know that MGM Resorts International will be prominently featured because they seem to have the heaviest level of partnerships. And what we do know is that there's going to be increases in a lot of things. There's some cons to this happening. Let's be honest. Number one, hotel rates are going to be through the roof. You remember Ralph Cramden, smack zoom to the moon? It wasn't funny when you look at it in context what he was actually talking about, but it will be to the moon with these hotel prices. I mean, can you imagine what it is on New Year's Eve? This is bringing in a moneyed crowd that can typically afford up to $10,000 for the best seats in the house for the Super Bowl. That's what these things go for. So I imagine we're going to see just ridiculous comic book level, like not even in the realm of possibility prices for hotel rooms. That's the first thing. Second thing will be traffic. I suspect that there will be tons of traffic here in town as people drive in, especially from California for this one marquee event. But there's going to be some great benefits to this as well. I mean, the positive aspects of this is that Vegas is hosting a global showcase event. And yes, NFL is a global game to a certain extent. Expats go and live in other countries and watch it, live on satellite or nowadays online and show the world the game. We also have the game growing in other regions. Mexico was hosting NFL games before the shutdown of COVID, and we also had the games being held in the UK. Heck, the NFL even wanted to consider moving a team to the UK and having them play their regular season games there. Crazy, I know, but it has a global impact, and this will definitely showcase the city. In terms of local businesses, I suspect local businesses will see an uptick. It's going to be interesting to see if they can actually keep up with everything. And I hope that 2024, in terms of the traffic patterns and everything, is enough time for the Elon Musk tunnels to actually get to the bottom of it and see what I did there, build some more tunnels so we can have a better transportation system, because it's going to be a crazy off the rails kind of experience. People will be coming here for the game and for the ambiance and for the feeling and the emotion that's lent to the city. And I could foresee big events happening in front of the Bellagio, on the Strip, everywhere else. So I'm really excited about it. Look, I haven't watched football in 2 seasons. I peeked in on the Raiders last year. I went to a game this year because it was an experience that was donated nicely by Cincinnati Kid. But quite frankly, a lot of us are just fatigued over the whole thing that they do with the anthems and stuff. But I'm still jazzed and happy for this to happen to the city. It's going to mean that we are barreling forward. It's going to be a big, huge event. And if we can coordinate and pull this one off, you think about everything else. All eyes will be back on the city. All these conventions that pulled away because they're worried about things, they're going to look at us quite differently. And quite frankly, that's a beautiful thing that I'm excited for, and I hope that you're excited for too. So as we get more details on this, we will tell you more details on this. I don't know if you'll have to wear masks in 2024. I don't know if you'll need to be vaccinated in 2024. I don't know what's going to happen to the hotel rates, but they're going to go up. But I'm curious to know what your thoughts are on this. This is a cool day. This is a cool news item. This is a positive video. So like, share, subscribe to this channel to stay up to date on videos. My name is Steve, and I'm not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. I cover the news. I love the city. I love when news like this breaks. It put a smile on my face. It put a smile on my wife Caroline's face. We're both happy about it. I hope you're happy too. Check out our channel sponsors, Pineye Magazine over on Instagram, VegasFaceMask.com, and our sister channel, Not Leaving Crypto. Now's the time of the video where we say 3, 2, 1, click. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and click.